Welcome to the Fire Army. When the fire alarm sounds, there is no hesitation. We rush into the fire like fearless warriors. Are you ready? In the early morning hours of October 3rd, 2020, the fire department was able to contain a 1.5-acre wildfire in Mission Hills that was discovered at 3:45 a.m. on Arleta Avenue near the Ronald Reagan Freeway 118. Within 40 minutes, we had the entire fire contained, completely stopping the risk of further spread, and were in a safe containment phase. Fortunately, there were no injuries, while the cause of the fire is still under investigation. At approximately 6:45 p.m. on June 22nd, 2024, Shelton Fire Department responded to a report of a large fire on Bruce Street during a severe thunderstorm. Upon arrival, we discovered a rapidly spreading fire in the garage containing a large number of fireworks, causing multiple explosions, making access extremely dangerous. Fortunately, the entire family and dog were able to escape safely prior to our arrival. The incident is currently under investigation by the Fire Marshal and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, to determine the cause. On the night of December the 8th, 2014, the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, battled a massive fire at Da Vinci apartment complex under construction on West Temple Street. The fire burned rapidly through several floors of the 7-story building, with intense heat melting traffic signs and threatening the surrounding area, including the 110 freeway. Despite the harsh conditions and the threat of collapse, more than 200 firefighters used hoses, portable water systems, and surveillance equipment to prevent the fire from spreading to other buildings, successfully protecting the neighborhood. There were no fatalities, but more than 500 apartments were completely destroyed. As Los Angeles Fire Department, we were faced with a massive fire at the Da Vinci Apartments under construction on West Temple Street on the night of December the 8th, 2014. The fire broke out on the 7th floor of the 7-story building, spreading rapidly and causing extensive damage, melting traffic signs and reaching trees along the 110 freeway. Despite the challenges of water shortages, extreme heat, and the threat of building collapse, we were able to quickly mobilize our equipment and keep the fire from spreading to neighboring structures. Fortunately, there were no injuries, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. In the early morning hours of Monday, March the 30th, 2020, firefighters responded to a report of a heavy truck fire on 115 northbound near SR 138 in Pelham. Upon arrival, we found the truck and trailer completely engulfed in flames. Thanks to quick and efficient firefighting, the fire was brought under control in just over 30 minutes, preventing it from spreading. Fortunately, the driver was able to get out without injury. Although the cause of the fire is still unknown, all northbound lanes were closed for nearly an hour to allow for rescue and investigation. At 1:50 p.m. on November the 22nd, 2024, the South San Francisco Fire Department received multiple fire calls at a commercial building on Starlight Road. Upon arrival, firefighters found heavy flames and heavy smoke, forcing them to escalate their response to level 3 to bring the situation under control. And due to the resources being stretched by storm-related calls, neighbouring fire departments were called in to assist. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation, and traffic in the area will be affected for an extended period of time. On the afternoon of October the 8th, 2019, San Bernardino County Fire Rescue responded to a brush fire in the 88,000 block of Buckthorn Road in Hesperia. The fire spread rapidly through a ravine and directly threatened several homes, forcing the evacuation of 6 residents, with the effective coordination of 8 fire engines, 1 ladder truck, 2 fire crews, and other support personnel. We brought the fire under control within 45 minutes, limiting it to 4.5 acres and successfully protecting the structures. 1 home sustained minor heat damage, and 1 civilian was treated for smoke inhalation, while the cause of the fire remains under investigation. On the evening of September the 16th, 2020, high winds fanned large fires along fire lines, making containment efforts difficult. Despite having burned 18,506 acres and being 60% contained, crews worked hard to push the fire back to a fire line along Highway 38 near Anglesey Oaks. Through close coordination and the use of water hoses, ground crews were successful in protecting the community. However, evacuation orders remain in effect for the areas of Mountain Home Village, Forest Falls, and Angelus Oaks for the absolute safety of residents. If you find the stories of these brave firefighters interesting and meaningful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the next rescues. See you in the next episode